Hello, my sexy muffins, and welcome back to another video. In this video, we are going to be doing Sullivan. I think that's how you pronounce it. We're going to call him Sullivan or Sully. If no, we are not going to taint the good name of Sully from Monster Inc. with this trash. So Sullivan, Knoth. So we're just going to call him Sullivan. Sullivan base headcanons and also escapee slightly little microscopic amount of headcanons for escapee, but also an escaping scenario with an open-ended for you all. So let's get on to business. First off, disclaimer. Sullivan Knoth is not Yandere in canon, but he is a piece of poo in canon. This is just for fun and not to be taken seriously at all. Simping for fictional characters and yanderes is fine. Just do not be illegal or gross about it. You know who you are, you dirty flicky biscuits. Yanderes are not ideal partners to have in real life. Also remember to separate fiction from reality and headcanons from canon. Thank you. Now let's get on to business. This man is a real piece of work in so many ways. He sleeps around with various women's. He is a little bit sexist. He has spread STDs around and unalives childs. But there is one more thing. He is obsessed with a you. How lucky of you. You were special and not like anyone else in the entire area, and he knows he is going to make you his spouse. He will claim you to be sorry, tongue twister. He will claim to his followers that the God had made you to be his partner, to stand by his side and support him, just as Eve was made for Adam. Real despicable man. It did not matter your gender. He would manipulate his followers to believe that his word was a fact. And then he is going to take it even further and makes it so your parents give you away in an arranged marriage, even though you are an adult yourself. As a yandere, he is very manipulative type, and that is for sure. He would manipulate his followers and your parents into believing that you were meant to be his spouse, and that if you were to deny being his spouse, you were under some type of demon. That was the reason you tried to run away and claim you did not love him. That he has everything under control, and he is doing private sermons and exorcists for you to make sure that you see the light, and that he gets rid of the vile air quotes around demon out of you, so you can be a good spouse for him, aka break you down mentally so you do what he says. He is the type that would very much want you to be a house spouse. The cooking, the cleaning, the warming the bed, all of it, that would be your duties once you were married. You would have no choice in the matter. It does not matter if you say, I do on the wedding day or not. You are his spouse and his property. He deals with rivals by making them seem to be heretics and having them hunted down and executed. Anyone who tries to help you as well will be hunted down and persecuted as well. Soon, no one would wish to help you escape, and no one would want to have your hand in marriage either. As for his dutiful followers, they would snitch on anyone that got too close to you, as he put strict rules that no one is to get too close to you, and no one is allowed to speak with you unless he is there. He is a yandere that is using his power and influence to make everyone else keep you in line as well. So that way no one would want to help you and you would be under his thumb fully. He would confess to you as well, maybe a little sorry tongue twister. He would confess to you as well before he made your parents give you away. First thing, first trying to sleep with you and make you one of his many bed warmers. Of course, you were smarter than that, and he did not like that you turned him down. So instead, he throws a grand party to announce his engagement to you and his love for you. Everyone is overjoyed to hear the air quotes around good news, and it puts you in a hard situation. If you accept his feelings, things will be so much easier for you. You would be able to, you would, yes, you would still have to and cook, sleep with him, cook and clean for him, but you will have a higher status than anyone else other than him. People would respect you and follow your commands to a degree. They would see you as something made for greater things with your husband. If you reject his feelings, he will make sure his followers force you to marry him. You would be a prisoner. The followers would stalk you to make sure you did as he said and never ran away. You would be watched at all times and never have a moment of peace. This would be your life from now on. He so how he deals sorry how he also deals with rivals is manipulate his followers to turn on the rival, ending with the unalivement of the rival. He does not even have to get his hands dirty. No one would want to turn on him, so your life would belong to him. You have to learn to play your cards right, and hopefully if you manipulate him enough in return you can get out. In the end, it would be the best to accept his feelings, and you will get more freedom and maybe, just maybe, escape him. But if you fail try to run too much, he may just remove a leg or two. You clearly could not be trusted with the freedoms that he gave you, and now you are not allowed to have them. So when you do get the chance, you better make it count, or you will end up never being able to leave him. Ever. Now, on to the scenario. Until death do we part. You had it up to here with being the spouse of Sullivan Knoth. You, for your own sake and safety, accepted his love, and now were his dutiful spouse of this six of him of his of this. Oh, sorry. Let me redo that. And now you were the dutiful spouse of this sick man. You hated it, and tonight was your chance to get away from him. You put a little something into his tea. Hopefully, it would be enough to unalive him slowly. But if you were correct, he will at least pass out in his chair before he expects you to make love to him. And it did work. You grabbed the emergency bag you had hidden with the things you needed to get away and ran out into the night. You did not go you did not go for the town to escape. Instead, because it was too dangerous if you were caught after dark without your supposed husband, you started to go through the dense woods instead, running until you felt like your legs were burning and you could not breathe. You were not as far as you would like to be away from your prison, but if it would be some time until they figure you were out and that where you went. Sorry, my tongue is tying and I'm not making sense. But it would be some time until they figure out where you went. There we go. You started to climb a tree. Being on the ground was too dangerous with the wolves around the area. You could not risk getting eaten alive by wolves, so sleeping in a tree on a sturdy branch instead of starting a fire was the best bet for you. You sat down and closed your eyes, falling into a deep sleep, as you finally were able to sleep without his arms around you. You woke up hours later to the sound of voices, and dread filled your stomach. "Their tracks are this way," one of the villagers said. "This cannot be. You could not have slept that long. They could have not gone far." Another one says, "Span out and look for them." You stay completely still as long as they did not look up. You could try and wait them out. But of course you had sneezed and a twig snapped. That caused them all to look up and see you. You froze and stared at them. Your freedom would be gone. You had to decide now. Would you turn yourself in, or would you fight for every bit of freedom you had gained? You swallowed and made your choice. You threw yourself off the branch, twisting your body as you knew death was the only way out. After all, Sullivan said, "Until death do we part." You hit the ground and everything went back black. You were unalived. Anyways, I hope that you all enjoyed this. If you would like to see more, comment below what you would like to see. I know it's a grim ending, and I said open ending, but I forgot what I wrote in the draft originally. But I think in this situation, you, the listener slash leader, with the type of person that Sullivan Knoth is, would not want to face going back to him and being trapped. So, in a act of desperation for freedom, you did end up doing that. Now, no one was actually doing that in our in real life. So, YouTube, please, this is just a storytelling thing. No one was actually unalived. Anyways, I hope that you all enjoyed this. If you would like to see more, comment below what you'd like to see. Maybe if you want to see more Outlast characters like Eddie Gluskin, Miles Upshur, Waylon Park, etc., comment them below and I will do my best to do them. Anyways, I hope that you all enjoyed this. And yes, these headcanons were originally done years ago, but I updated them and there will be an updated version on my archive of own, so you can check out the script for it. Anyways, I hope that you all enjoyed and stay sexy, all my sexy muffins. Bye bye. Secret outro tab. Secret outro tab. Secret outro tab. Secret outro. Secret outro. Secret outro. Baseball bat. Welcome to the secret outro. And the secret outro question of the day is: would you smash or pass Sullivan Knoth? Yes or no? My answer is 100% passed. He's just icky, and I don't want an STD. Anyways, and would you accept his love? And my answer is no. No, 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 no. Anyways, I hope that you all enjoyed this and stay sexy. Sorry if I sound a bit nasally. It's allergies because the weather is being poo-poo. Anyways, I hope that you all enjoyed and stay sexy. All my sexy muffins. Bye-bye.